endless possibilities.
Coastal TV, you may differ from your by Mpontu. It's about development. You discuss issues of national concern, issues of central concern, matters that concern central region and Ghana. Mpontu sama offer capos, baby will be a Mpontu sama offer. Or your one and asadi, there or Saturday or the Mpontu, or the baby on the year in Fubana over Trasi. The way and what the man. Or your one and asadi, those in Mpontu Baba capos. One and asadi, those in Mpontu Baba central region. One and asadi, those in Mpontu or Baba Ghana in Nara. Mpontu sama offer capos, baby will be a Mpontu sama offer. Or your one and asadi, there or Saturday or the Mpontu, or the baby in the P and a Batinasi, women down of Pediara. Live ever Coastal TV. Coastal TV, your own face, your own voice.
Anope mayama wachi na yama wakwaba Embra Coastal TV, your own face, your own voice. Jumaza ya tunzin oye Mpontu development. Meme nano pe bia no so kopim no nkono. Wonfa chen ye delay kakra no problem. Ya be ya na ya ba. Ye bada wase da ehwe hen na ya ma wakwaba nso. Anope ye bedzim komo kakra mezin zi Malik Ramzy. Ye bako nadumo hona asoye na ya kohwe nsam rekodo. 3rd ya December ya nadumo mpanyimfo da we share we launch your volunteer groups na wa hwe na wa kon against oye illegal mining oye galamsey. Sanope ye hwe nadumo na illegal mining. The midjumadzina si regional minister kasai, regional director of nadumo kasai. Ye bompe de onam kwemre ba baba ka hensa na ye bisa nsem ne bi aka ho mpanyimfo kasa wase na aba sam na wokan concerning nadumo funankasa na oye illegal mining anope kakra ye wan nti bebi e wo bia na ye bada wase na ya ma wakwaba de guda ehwe Coastal TV ye boko na ye kote mpanyimfo kan na ye da twene panyinin na waba na waba ka hensa obaka hensa pepepe nkomo biara wasade ye ntwetwe biara yɛn bo twetwe nda no pay Malik Ramzy ahaye Coastal TV anope Mpontu na bebie wo bia yɛdzebrewe ehwa eko Facebook ye live ho eko YouTube ye live ho yɛda wase da ehwen yɛnko na de mo na asɔye one regional director kasai regional minister kasai na hɛn ma me kroso no so owo asena no so udzi nkomo kakra no so yɛhwɛ ma obokodo nti yɛnko ne kete mpanyimfo ibasen yɛba ma oho bia no yɛdzebotiado.
December 2025, a national workshop, NADMO national workshop. Now the revival in disaster volunteer groups, and I say reactivate one. Director General, Major Retired Dr. Joseph Bikanyi Kunyon, in Israel, Opesa Shema. Volunteer groups are whole now. Why a dormant? No, it be to revive one bomb you imagine akoso. Pembe Bray, we imagine mono. After yenchen bi besia and I say Asia volunteers now community various communities and schools ne so na djumeku one na we first responders and sana yen staff ne zone officers no to me abaho na ja ye be hu ni say esano nyama kra na ebien bi ntino be ye mfre awotwe intem dama volunteer groups ni na why do boni be kese why dormant na ho be hia say ye revival the revival so da district directors, metro directors, municipal directors, and regional directors, one deputy now. Yeah, in the video, no, answer. Into your national headquarters, maybe Waba, Wama national office Aba, will be training capacity building on reactivation of disaster volunteer groups in Erekoso. And of course, regional minister, Honorable Eko Chepe, so a chairman for the regional disaster management committee, also an imping for so Abekansa. So NADMO Central and NADMO Ghana, ya crowd. Say you be involved all volunteers. You do what you be your own beer. They are shipping what bomb you man akoso. Osande in most districts, you Ghana hano. Your staff strength no sir. To see in amount for about 2 months you. When we start to watch to a farmer, home no. The spirit of volunteers and be boy. Maybe be bebre no ma, your staff won't mean be on. I'm a huge man at Tosi. And see, this particular workshop, no, is a bebre. The President Mahama, Minister of Interior, Honorable Muntaka, and the Director General of NADMO, you don't want to be braced with what share Sergeant Media Boyama. You build the capacity of our metro, municipal, district disaster, district directors and their able deputies. We to Mako, their districts now, reactivity the various disaster groups now. Pay attendance sheets, 100 metro, municipal, district directors and their deputies. We have deputy directors administration, deputy directors technical and disaster risk reduction, deputy directors operations, and our regional secretariat offices. 100, I pay the participants 100. And then the Yamiadum, the training need to make at the Amawam. We form a nucleus of trainers. Once work on one district, also could training the other staffs in the various MMDAs in Central Region. What they are. So far as the reactivation of the disaster volunteer groups are concerned. The kind of public engagements, any registration. It's a district director be there is all your the main scene. Public, but for the purpose of Ishima Yeshiv in the day, their next they are to amount for winning is a year to create the blue yabre, dry season. And then my bed and none being a bassana san 9 how it is. It's your best say amount for so 1 year, 1 actually, 2, 1 why, Boderu, now amount for that one also. That it's the kind of show. There were serious several cases of domestic fires air causes here was at the Mabridum. Now ahead of the dry season, bushfires, but also domestic fire, commercial fires. Boderu. These directors, when the Ghana National Service will be called APRO, acquire public education. Why she say, maybe so be heard baby some here so by enforcement together with the Ghana Police Service. Now Abuama fire disaster kofim. It was being. I feel Bakoni we say now. Near was store owners be on one time my warehouse na there aspire and what bag what the back market. Oh, but don't come man go be expiry date what to if you home. The Asher not more directors in all the districts. Say work with you. One fine so together with the Food and Drugs Authority, Ghana Standard Authority, a police food and assemblies. One could store by store and could check all those items. Now a month could be unwholesome goods now for Yareba. Yareba disease epidemics but not most and the another thing so incident of drowning. You go so you can't want some now what you muyani. But we bring on my we see one dana my whole now we see no one cover so. Number from Okutu na kofa how be bring the brain na you feed the chemiara. But from being or victimized of Goma is Blue Rose Estate, 8 years old, about Fraba not sure, more close to the hospital at Oji. And see, incidents of drowning from man unused or uncovered manholes, abandoned Galamsey pits, any rivers, or Yaza, or Kosu within that time, yes, sir, man for say, one more, Yambras, and Sana, Kesina. Christmas is full of sights and sounds. I going to Kosu around this time, and they do road accidents so ever. Get be a can. So you will identify hotspots in the region. To all our relevant agencies, one more. Now driver from PD, GPRT, full, Proto, full cooperative, also one more. Together with the regional highways, one more. Now you the necessary friends mitigation effector and confer more road accidents and farm madama brimum. Yani this is that is near amount in the various local community building como. Now you shall we be around. Opese onya kwenya na obeye disaster volunteer member odi ma yedwuma no the so directors and deputy bechechen wa be fasa kwan so aba na wa beboa edwuma na koso in the right direction e da wana se
e bada wana se nti oye honorable Dawood ona eba Mpontu ma ha ana oda na adumu ano ona nkomo kakra osi na odu tugwa odi amahen yenko honorable Dawood nature anti okanle aite no so oye efutu municipality ono hwe na domodu wo ho no so dine de tugwa yenkoti anti oye aite na yemresesia
municipal emina me NADMO director na efutu municipal na ende yenjumedi ayaye wo asene ha kire de volunteers na ya fo na wo yejuma ama NADMO no inde wama ya ati aside ewode yeyi won leaders awobada wano na wetum wa ye adwuma ye Initially no was wa fa binum dodo emi mbodi meba mo district ni mo ma moto volunteer bia wo mo no ndc abredo na ma ba abato na o chere normal na was mama say 10 was me for 40 no so ede me leaders wo baba dan no nti mo bombodi an de kwa america na nchechi ama ba mebeti na da ma ba be hu no me de be senfom na mama mo ehu de ejuma na wo ye no resetting Ghana na na ye gudu nti ye reset Ghana da no ejuma bia ye biala e wode wo ye na akomapam na wode ma ben na aba no succeed nti megina akwanya edu na mada director general ne hyehyɛ a wode egu akwam na wode ama nadbo ye da na sepa nya me nsure no
directors
okay maybe in for the 8 months ni na 8 months na maybe no maybe me de me vision me mission na me input na me di wa efutu me ni sipemu na me vision na me mission na me input ni nyina abegina de me be hu de e wo de me visit baby bebre nti me call poultry farm after poultry farm no me ba a filling station after filling station no ma call hospitals no clinic ma ba hotels ni nyina na sisi a me kese December me project a meye the mefest ye supermarket akesa owo wi ni benyina because wo bezafi by the ye hu de product bi a aspire no obi nkoto no mfa nkoni fi na onkonke den onkonke di no mfa problem mba winiba sisi a disaster aba winiba no do so pa but so far as abenin de maba be suanya mepin wo mo no nti mobombodi ande mesiwa ano kwan menyi volunteers ni besiwa ano kwan nti mebe yi di every 1 month bi a me meeting na meje zonal head bi an report first na efutu osua nti na ekita 4 zones sisi efutu ayekese nti sisi a meba abeto 10 zones with leaders every day bi o de menya reports na me pede me kache obi bia de e wona agbo de ya asesa ejuma nenyu odo nti ejuma na leye na ye ni ye dia ma so mobo na yaye na mo say ye be yent the previous na do nda minjintu because we are still resetting Ghana nti resetting Ghana agenda ona na ye gudu ayeye director general why as pa because ye be ye nye teachings bebre yesu ade bebre wa ma ye hu ejuma no mo in the next year by this time no in the nyama papa na obotum na aboy da yenya so logistics efutu menyi ka nti meboa me ka che director general de mesren mejuma na ekese nti mankoti besi akura me ye district director wo central region wo ma me ka na mintum fa anye ejuma ne yemfa ama abe no do no onkonenyi madam ase.
Okay, so yantiado na yabada Raba Okele Aite asi ona eko ifutu municipal ohwe nadmodu ewo ho. Yanko na regional minister honorable eko Penyin Eduamwa ono na ohwe region nyina do okojumazina so ne so kakra odutugwen yenkete
Mwaye no debi aye hwionye oya anyi fire service fa koyepe deminti oya modwun mo ho ye twekwan e bo hwe a ye bo boam at least for this time ebotum ma ye mwanya kanza mobotum na moda ye adwuma interventions bebre na me ma ye madwun de mepede assemblies no wo hwe de wonye nadmus funu beye osan ehwe the very composition and the role nadmo pray and a one mandate na assembly intum take decision be of environment one nadmo nka ho that means my share kete the assembly bia omfa nadmo nka wo committee a or approve a building permit no ho I do not want to be the one to issue a circular on that, but then I want it to emanate from your office. Let it come to my office. Let it be your request so that they will know that it's your initiative. You give a background to that effect. Now, when I will agree on the permit issuance, the NADMO officers in the assembly, and for that matter, the zonal level, must be part of the task force that go out there to also inspect the building. And I'm very intentional about this matter. Very, very intentional, because the matter speaks for itself. That you are talking about people who are disaster by what from one hour. They first and foremost must know where he can be CBBO and sign a disaster no baba. Why there you okuo wa wo boye won ban. Na ya chana ma nsutom oyidoma. Na ya kwafo na mum yan hwete obi kosi dan yan se be bia nsu fa on hwe nkan ho. And so this is by intentional that the NADMO officers at the district level must be part of the, the planning committee, the committee that approved the permit, and then the task force that go out there to inspect permits. NADMO. Yeah, that man's na yeah the opportunity we na mamudama ejma no be effective no. Mo share na mo sumo and take undue advantage of this opportunity. And quite the disco a man for can't I won't have permit. Because you do not have that right. You do count them over here, you also give a comment. And so we'll make it mandatory there. Plan comment now what you want, maybe I will register or then not more what issue be. Apart from that, the engineers know what some rubbish issue, or then not more insult to issue. Not on the side of that plan comment, not the back. And the amount this opportunity, man from quite this car. Already, we are having some few amongst you who are becoming recalcitrant, very notorious at Galamsey side and San Winning side. You are taking money. We have instances where NADMO operatives are participating in extorting monies from Galamseyers, thereby aiding them. Meanwhile, you are supposed to watch these people, making sure that they don't actually do the Galamsey first and foremost. And so you cannot use your position there. And many of you are doing that with some of you, not many, some, very few of you who are doing that. Will do that in connive with the national security operatives. And it's a matter that I want the leadership of NADMO to take up. Because we are much concerned about it. Because I cannot sit in a region where the very people who should support me to work are now becoming complicit. It's a betrayal. And we will not sit down for that. When we get you, we will not spare you. When we get you. Remember, I'm the chairman. In case they don't know, tell them. Yes, so much. You have relevant. In fact, you are very relevant. In fact, you can even put you at the hospitals. You are very relevant. You put me at Marco, traditional council. Even before Nanam Wabasa, as Waba you lay out, you have to be, helping them. Or more advice Nanam. In your baby, why able to me, I show my yes, and move some able to me. I in the Pomucho. Mom indent more image, a very noble sector, find yourself to do. More best serve or minor, the must some day, Maxican Zobian kind. Abaja tum there. This is what you have decided to do. This is the way you want to go in life. My Mexican do him. Maka in mobile, just some few months are mobile with your leadership. We are hearing your contributions, and I need to applaud you for that. I need to applaud you for that. More good more the management now. Mom forget the capacity building. Apart from this group one can so during the Boko Wenyim. Build capacity. If you have to go to school, you need to do that. If you want to learn some skill, you need to do that. Because not being so build the capacity now. You also find yourself in a place where in future you may want to be. I want to encourage you that we are in this together, and we are going to give all the support you need. But remember, somebody is watching over us. Thank you very much.
Okay, so yabada wasi papa da iguda Asia Coastal TV, your own face, your own voice. Dumadia ya tunzin Mpontu. And see, regional minister, honorable Penyin, Ochi Duamwa, central regional minister, honor eti there, onyina mufu, or you want in common. Or there, I'm even surprised there, ono mum no other by China Dumufu, ejuma other way. And so what till them also can, or you noble or your institutional, a beshawa, ne juma no koye papa. We be sini de na ewie mensun wato oyiho ansa na nadmofo akode work for oye evacuation for assessment to sabajo hona na man permit na otum sidan e wo bebi sidan se achede ebinum wonye ho adwuma ye regional minister kasan ngude no gbefu papa osensu sinsan bi de ibinum obinum a wo hihye nadmo wo ye adwuma papa ba ebie na anana na enum bi hihye ma otumpo ko galamsey site wokoye extortion wokagigi galamsey esni sika de wonko de wonye ho adwuma illegal miners woko ho kagigi sika fi hone ho wa ma regional minister no gbefu osi wenka de regional he nyina resec ono ye head of the security nti obi a oboso no mu de oyeye dem nzamanzama no bi on wonfa ne ho nchet na de adwuma no oye adwuma papa so woye ne ye ya disaster ni omba bio so na de mofo so wo ye adwuma papa disaster nde echine disaster omba bio di batena ho ama regional minister wa bana wa ba ma warning ansa na nadmofu wa hyase de wo ye ho adwuma na iguda ya twan opanyin baba ba kan ne nsa na yetum yatua nkomotwetwe no do de minti yetwa yen ho yaba yeba mo ho bia yezboto do.
Mido, Ghana Biana. I'm going to be able to do everything. I just say, baby, shit. Mangashi.
Junior! I'm saying so enough for maybe the no.
Sister Cospa, it's a winning gas.
I'm using the why. My wife.
Down Yankanawa.
Sister Cos. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient. And wow.
LPG, let me see your hand. Ooh, I got yeah.
We sell gift shop, a place you can rely on. You call on us and we'll deliver. Thank you.
Coastal TV, dwumadi foforɔ a yɛde aba a yɛato din Mpontu. It's about development. You discuss issues of national concern, issues of central concern, matters that concern central region and Ghana. Mpontu sama offer capos, baby will be a Mpontu sama offer. Or your one and asadi, there or Sade or the Mpontu, or the baby on the Yedin Fubana Watanasi. The way and what the man. Or your one and asadi, those in Mpontu Baba capos. One and asadi, those in Mpontu Baba central region. One and asadi. So the Mpontu or Baba Ghana in Nara. Mpontu sama offer capos, baby will be a Mpontu sama offer. Or your one and asadi, there or Sade or the Mpontu, or the baby. In the P and a batinasi, women down of Piara. Live ever Coastal TV. Coastal TV, your own face, your own voice.
No me yesi machara. Coastal TV,
Dama bepere
Okay, meeting the Ukainlaiti. Meeting the Ukainlaiti. Mifi Efutu Municipal. Emina me Nadbo Director, my Efutu Municipal. Na ende yenju media ya yawo asene ha kyerede volunteers na ya for na wo yejuma ama Nadbo no ende wama ya ati asede ewode yeyi won leaders awobada wano na wetum wa yejuma ye initially no was wa fa binim dodo emimbo de meba mo district ni mo ma moto volunteer bia wo mo no ndc abedo na ma ba abato no chere normal na was mama say 10 was meant for 40 no so e de me leaders wo baba dan no nti mo bombodi an de kwa America na nchechi ama ba abet mebete na da ma ba be hu no me de besenfom na mama mo ehu de ejuma na wo ye no resetting Ghana na na ye gudu nti ye reset Ghana da no ejuma bi a ye biala e wo de wo ye na akomapam na wo de ma ben na ba no succeed nti megina akwanya edu na ma director general ne hyehyɛ a wo de egu akwam na wo da ma nadbo ye da na sepa nya me nsure no okay maybe in for the 8 months ni na 8 months na maybe no maybe me de me vision me mission na me input na me di wa efutu me ni sipemu na me vision na me mission na me input ni nyina abegina de me behu de e wo de me visit baby bebre nti me call poultry farm after poultry farm no me ba a filling station after filling station no ma call hospitals no clinic ma ba hotels ni nyina na sisi a me ke say December me project a me the mefest ye supermarket akesa owo wi ni benyina because wo bezafi by the ye hu de product bi a aspire no obi nkoto no mfa nkoni fi na onkonke den onkonke di no mfa problem mba winiba sisi a disaster aba winiba no do so pa but so far as abenin de maba be suanya mepin wo mu no nti mobombode na mesiwa no kwan menyi volunteers no besiwa no kwan nti mebe yi di every 1 month bi a me meeting na meji zonal head bi a na report first na efutu osa nti na ekita 4 zones sisi efutu ayekese nti sisi a me ba abeto 10 zones with leaders every day be o de minya report na me pede me kache obi bia de e wona gbo de ya asesa ejuma nenyu odo nti ejuma na leye na ye ni ye dia maso mobo na yaye na mo say ye be yent the previous na do nda menjintum because we are still resetting Ghana nti resetting Ghana agenda ona na ye gudu ayeye director general why azepa because ye be ye nye teachings bebre yesu ade bebre wa ma ye hu adwuma no mo in the next year by this time no in the nyama papa na obotum na aboy da yenya so logistics efutu menyi ka nti meboa me ka che director general de mesren me adwuma na yekese nti mankoti besi akura me ye district director wo central region wo ma me ka na mintum fa ye adwuma na yemfa ama abe no do no onkonenyi madam ase
Moye no de bia ye hwe onye oya anyi fire service fa koyepe that means oya modun mo ye twekwan e bo hwe a ye bo boam at least for this time ebotum ma ye mwanya kanza mobotum na moda ye adwuma interventions bebre na me ma ye madwen de me pede assemblies no wo hwe de wonye nadmus fu no beye osan ehwe the very composition and the role nadmo pray and a one mandate na assembly intum take decision be offer environment one nadmo nka ho that means my share kete the assembly bia omfa nadmo nka wo committee or approve a building permit no ho I do not want to be the one to issue a circular on that, but then I want it to emanate from your office. Let it come to my office. Let it be your request so that they will know that it's your initiative. You give a background to that effect. Now, when I will agree on the permit issuance, no, the NADMO officers in the assembly, and for that matter, the zonal level must be part of the task force that go out there to also inspect the building. And I'm very intentional about this matter. Very, very intentional because the matter speaks for itself. that you are talking about people at disaster by what from one. They first and foremost must know where he for nobody CBBO and sign a disaster no baba. Why there you wo okuwo wa wo boye won ban. Na ya chana ma nsutom oyidoma na ya kwa from na mum yan hwete obi kosi dan yan si baby ensu fa on hwe nkan ho. And so this is by intentional that the NADMO officers at the district level will be part of the, the planning committee, the committee that approved the permit, and then the task force that go out there to inspect permits. NADMO. Yeah, that man's na yeah the opportunity we na mamudama ejma no be effective no. More share na most man take undue advantage of this opportunity. And what did this go a man for and can't tell I want a permit? Because you do not have that right. You do count them over here, you also give a comment. And so we'll make it mandatory there. Plan comment now what you want, baby, I will register. Or then not more issue be. Apart from that, the engineers know what some rubbish issue, or then not more insult to issue. Not on the side of that plan comment, not the back. And the amount this opportunity, ma'am, from Kwediska. Already, we are having some few amongst you who are becoming recalcitrant, very notorious at Galamsey side and San Winning side. You are taking money. We have instances where NADMO operatives are participating in extorting monies from Galamseyers, thereby aiding them. Meanwhile, you are supposed to watch these people, making sure that they don't actually do the Galamsey first and foremost. And so you cannot use your position there. And many of you are doing that with some of you, not many, some, very few of you who are doing that. Will do that in connive with the national security operatives. And it's a matter that I want the leadership of NADMO to take up. Because we are much concerned about it. Because I cannot sit in a region where the very people who should support me to work are now becoming complicit. It's a betrayal. And we will not sit down for that. When we get you, we will not spare you. When we get you. Remember, I'm the chairman. In case they don't know, tell them. Yes, so much. You have relevant. In fact, you are very relevant. In fact, you can even put you at the hospitals. You are very relevant. You put me at Marco, traditional council. Even before Nanam Wabasa, as Waba you lay out, you have to be, helping them. Or more advice Nanam. You never be baby were able to me. I show my yes, and move some able to me. I in the Pomucho. Mom indent more image, a very noble sector, might find yourself to do. More best serve or minor, the must some day, Maxicanzo Bianca. Abaja Tumde, this is what you have decided to do. This is the way you want to go in life. My Mexican do him. Maka in a netino, Yemapa Mobile, just some few months are mobile with your leadership. We are hearing your contributions, and I need to applaud you for that. I need to applaud you for that. More good more the management now. Mom forget the capacity building. Apart from this group one can so during the Boko Wenyim. Build capacity. If you have to go to school, you need to do that. If you want to learn some skill, you need to do that. Because not being so build the capacity now. You also find yourself in a place where in future you may want to be. I want to encourage you that we are in this together, and we are going to give all the support you need. But remember, somebody is watching over us. Thank you very much.
Anti NADMO one was okay awareness was okay then over high being over the common regional minister yet and can no way for papa. Also, you may fully be no one NADMO you may fubinum. They be a watch a disaster and son of our quarter will hear medicine a corner bay. Permit warm up, Obi Bessineda until what you permit. Not involved. wobɛyɛ bia no deɛ wo ba de bia disaster is how not move one or from one answer na waba de bia disaster is not move one no answer na waba ni nyina so oka ho bi papa ma bibia nso wakodo ye na odi amahen nti regional minister no boefu o se dwumayefu binim so otum wokɔ na wakɔgye bribe na illegal miners ogudu wo bo adwuma ho hey na demofu okay justice agiman onyina demofu na wo ye adwuma oye Cape Coast North sub metro anope yema na akwaba na yema na achi na nsam kakra osere yedi e wona demo ho na yin nze agiman akwaba bibia boko
amana dum pocho say
okay ya da yemi asire bi she wacha kaka
oh musho adwuma na ozini pe kesi kakra ba no around
okay wo bodwuma wona demo kaka nkra yawa okay and but you come very short your time no kokra you about 20 minutes bi wo hianyima you bedin komo kakra first of all regional director Anoye Dawood right
yeah
okay you be bedin komo a regional minister di Owura Dawood na so ka bi mo okrodo wo be bia no okra sen na okoye dam ndwumadin but me me so na do mofu hu na adwuma papa nyida
yo mbeda Malik anope mechia no mechia wo ahwefu a wo Cape Coast na Central region and beyond.
Yeah, that's
na ma don't want to so we juma power ya ma or Central region na no kwado. Na no peze. But na admo e juma titu ye to mitigate risks and manage disaster. Most of the time we try to prevent disasters. Na so so yet so oil risks no do. Because say impact dan ka dey oba no you try dey you be mitigating as in you be reducing na impact na akofom lastly so say osisa ye man kofu relieve one from their staffs na until that more basically your journey is to manage disaster and prevent risks na also to work with the other institution mostly in the immigration for mostly the Ghana Refugee Board so anyway you kakra because so urban refugees or a disaster a most of the time or national security threat too which is a REXA you're facing Ghana Refugee Board so you as a refugees but to them Cote d'Ivoire those 6-7 years ago any refugee board ye juma or mina one refugee camp no urban immigration so you ye juma them other foreigners here be around now what is you know we help them to as in send them to their various countries mostly to we do this counseling for one at then come or deport them from US Nazi we help the immigration to counsel them and to reintegrate them into the society. So mostly, not more, we are all around. A human institution be our Ghana, no. That's.
That's papa. You manage disaster and then what?
Mitigate risks.
Disaster and bansa you not.
Honors on to them, brother.
Dama.
Not more should you my na. So be say the embo who do baby no. Also, I was a pan casanti. Yenti the other institution I say. BBC around there gidi Wi-Fi radio Wi-Fi TV na ye me too am about 4-5 examples just within this from September to now it's a Peru junction we be mostly say free you find there Accra what for price so car na zi na bia ka CBC wo maybe a organizer no one you general for taxi na zi na bia na so we no disaster at Hana say you can take care within the shortest possible time in Kabibi betu mesi. Until you them do any if you them pay the junction diano. Eba oye junction do intermittent traffic light we have organized a way. Ekuwe in kakra na wo meet on watermelon wo Corvette nedo. Oye visit guys event center near opposite. E do know also no now the cracks eba Corvette nim. Until we take it upon ourselves, ye try them last 2 weeks, Friday. Nti yen twema disaster no on see ansana. They take most of the time we work hand in hand with maybe a building inspectorate, planning, other institutions. Nti we don't have the role and the authority to prosecute. Nti what we mostly do, disaster prone issues now. We write a report, take it to the appropriate institution there. Also, my into planning and our building inspector. The more year you pay to development in future in Suta and other BB emergency Jaiba, a fire tender pulling your corner then. Uncle. So mostly that's what we do. Ours is not to come and arrest somebody, prosecute the person. Until your act may limiter, baby age 1 year then. Yes, and most of the times for a logistics system. It's the whole central region, not my cars again.
Wow.
Even Cape Coast, the whole central region, brother. Two. That Kutakro. Now rapid response operations Kutakro. And imagine.
Wow.
Most of the time, say maybe I don't know if you for tax namaziba, but senka or BB logistics wa okalis wo I don't know record. Into on your day engagement examples we are doing well. Last 2 weeks, you call UCC presentation on climate change. Now the if buffer order UCC waterlog area, why a filling station, police station as in or your issue we are discussing it with them. Into when you day at work, yejumano or
that's another you are discussing it with them.
Yes.
So when they were about to build the filling station, the police station, one consult to one. Who gave them that permit?
Yes.
That's the point an American.
When it comes to your major problem in our university and environs near permit system.
Yeah.
And it is because of the chieftaincy and the university issue.
Okay.
Community in the university, almost 90% of the buildings on campus are now Mamoma Kwapro when you permit. Because people simple when you be. And then assassinal people because university in the area. Until they also take advantage to put up those structures.
Okay.
And the university, when you want to discuss it, they were like, time away, those places were not much into flats because of them. Their core became development. Because they had a big gutter behind that place. Now what channel wants to if a old site taxi station one gutter can see that one into them development. Obaba don't know wama why there. One security section, a fire service side one on Wabe for area. So they were discussing it as there. Also, any communities, ending common because from Agri to Abekim and on Itri bridge, in so free price of Jokwa Nazina on Norfolk, no better. Fiti Agri overhead out to Ade. Maybe anyone mention a channel call upon apart from that side. In total, the Ukraine soon to Cape Coast, but they do that side no major because of so free Jokwa persona then Shahon Mini Urban. And see, Juma, when you hydro phase in common, then we should find a way of between Pedu Junction and UCC First Gate. You find a way between my channel, BB. Audience who are free Cape Coast North and back or South because South is closer to the sea. Until they pay, we bumped the road that worry. Since last week, especially you do bridge, or you mean Dr. Indu Minister Edwana we drew a warrior road in the Banti, a bumpire there, obey bridge beer, or in Suno.
That's Papa, Costa TV, your own face, your own voice, and an pay Mpontu, Saturday, and Opebia, non son copium, non cono, you pepe, go back to Joy News, now Samson, or the news file, or that Chado, or Zamhem. Quickly, the main issue. Dabai, Wakaye program be ewa sin. I have a program. Now what bring back there abazina unnecessary tea why then we quick here there not before kushi and woods come abang jumadi poti na okadi no my ente
madam was be oh nadmo to them american your jumati 2 is to mitigate risks and manage disasters until last week the chairman of the Regional Disaster Management Committee. Regional Minister. Now, Regional Director, Honorable Kwesi Dawood, NADMO Regional Director.
Okay, Central Regional Director.
Central Regional Director. One institute program for disaster volunteers, was Central Region. Okay. From GVGs.
Okay.
And one way volunteer, the community, no. Say BBC, first team to respond to any disaster, no, young, because auto the baby a zonal officer, Amede Mete, a CCTU, technical investigator, Misha Abra.
Okay.
And it's a Misha Abra na BBC. By the time I make free, Medra Abra na disaster no impact na Edonia no why kese. So most of the time we have these volunteer groups that work communities in the you train one on how to manage or mitigate the disaster. And one a chairman of the committee na regional director Obogwa Wishi and one more training on how to go about their duties. And it was the opportunity so I also share our district directors our central region, our district directors now one deputy it was a successful program. In Komoko, I'm sure that we will come to that. But it was very successful. The people are now equipped. Most of the time, when youth they are abreast with the society. They know all the corners in the communities because it can for penny 70, 80 years, not disaster, it's in a bucket in Puebia. Onto me, mother. Oh, yeah. So most of the time, 18, 19, 25, 30, the young ones are recruited into the system to help with the assembly members because with the communities, assemblyman, what could be assemblyman nature there? The community is on its fingertips. The baby or community name and as a baby should say, be a development now that only young person now a volunteer cannot use his authority to stop that development. But the assemblyman is part of the system. He is able to help. And I advise on our put up those structures to, put a stop to those ones.
Okay, in Tiana no Kalanchi no okay one way. But most are very successful.
Yeah.
Issues P no ba wo Regional Minister Kasai, El Kasai and Poeka de Nadmo, the whole region will cast a BNOs are we need woman Madame Aite, no so kade unikal po okra. It's one made human eye at Zenaman or can TV no do. It's the answer should be the one for can one for man on to me yejuma. The most okay na regional minister raised an issue, very important issue. Ibinum when ejuma mus wayan. Na first of all, do you not move why walk Galamsey site and I walk mining site to our okay? I walk then okay.
Better. Oye not mo ejuma no today make an oye very broad. Say issue art na read about Nadmo but the man go for yempo na then ya restrict one. We work in hand with EPA, Minerals Commission, the assemblies and even the security services. And it's a mining site be man because of the environmental issue or between the disaster abano it's a National Disaster Management Organization. Mining is a disaster. It can bring disaster, illegal mining, legal mining. If you're explosion, you'll see Western Prestel will be or your disaster, or true mining. We work hand in hand with the other institutions that are making. So we go to the mining site to inspect, especially with the legal one. Now the duties now be taken, as you are going through it. So we say be illegal mining, on mass illegal mining. And as a management organization, if you want to be born record, into me kade, when you are then, if you do. So we are also involved in the fight against illegal mining. Rapid response team in the region walk around with the district security services. Okay. Mostly the danger side, are more into mining. Until most of the time, activities, all the operations, more. And we don't work in isolation. The people don't have move either national security, police, military, the district, a security system, So we are involved in the fight against illegal mining too. Ayeko site na.
But regional minister Kasan at the na a year be wonumu ana binumu ho anho adwuma yen onso nanyi was more da ko na kaye we adwuma. But the regional minister used the word extortion. There are some recalcitrant
in the system.
Onelogina okada unto be anhwe ho ye. Ebi na we call lunch volunteer for. How do you do that? Because what's your background kakra and son wa fondo wonka ye adwuma na because ebi na wa call lunch the whole region. What does papa na wa for p no one so na regional minister kada wo bokọ na wa kọhwe de eyi more ye o ye ne ya but wo kwa waka jijisika na o ma bon na okodo nti obandami na adwuma wo ka ye nche na wo ba say do few ones a woman wo ba say adwuma onko ye because regional minister was very angry.
Me sure there obese adwuma regional minister has the right to be angry because he is in charge of the
they don't know I am in charge.
Yes.
I am in charge.
Yes. So he's telling them that he's involved when it comes to the institution. And he has a security intelligence on our briefing.
Yeah.
I'm not privy to.
Resec is in charge.
Yes.
The so whole region.
I'm not privy to information over Ozijana Akade Bimo extorting as a. But I think it is in the right direction to, even if they are not extorting, to warn them. Because today I'm making all disaster volunteer groups here. DVD meaning in Amazon. Disaster volunteer groups.
Okay.
And see
disaster volunteer groups.
Okay. And see he has to warn them because a human institution. Remember that it's a pattern in Jinawa. That's a BBC. You don't expect them, all of them to think straight like that. Even your military, police, institutions are for training, for discipline. Mpontu. We have some of these mishaps in it. So it's in the right direction to warn them. Those are why report time and also there. Why starting Crawford? I think you should take action against them because for me, as a former PRO for the institution, yes. And for my boss, Mr. Kwesidawu, he doesn't joke with his job. On the other culture, they do me be answer and me nti on na mawodo management be then wa be say. Yeah, sure that when such things can come to him, he will take the appropriate action against those people. But sometimes too, or your allegation. Malik Ramzy, could be one of the institutions. I say there, Obi cry when I catch you say, can you see this crime? This is you because an answer we do baby. Obaka say o cry o mo bibi. Meanwhile, Obaka dey give 5 years then fatonsu. Ejuma ye Obi beba. Most of the time, not no cramp no. You don't get such issues today. Other places, oh, bro, because of one of the report to my most of them one work and the war budget in bois. So there is no way you have someone be there jifa ton humpo. But say not many bow. Let me say it on air there. Not many bow. Nobody catch you there. They are the email she and they do my more no or 1,500 or 2,000 for reporting. As a cry Ghana years in there. Many Malik are fine. And he say, make a relationship, no, or best say, or better than a man and age man say, no. But then you must mean, send me a baby na, if you're not on yet, number panda. You have to report to me because today my baby, we send the show joke, oh, we are. Young come easy, no. We pay, we are paid. If your name scanner wasn't on no, sir, honorably, you should show you my for now then. Echo.
But let me put maybe so initially yes in command you mentioned lack of logistics.
Yeah.
Na say ejim dem ye volunteer am medjuma dam here. On Cherry 9 months for those who are fighting Galamsey. The lieutenant colonel came out to say chiefs and politicians will interrupt ejuma na warrior and again they don't have logistics. I was about aka fight walk wontum na afa medjuma na say semenye na say emma manzama amade ba ye adwuma na enche mko na wo influence kakra bi amaji.
Well, that's what I'm saying there. The original minister can, or right there, because if you're there, nipping logistics, now as the pay, also for car, baby, also for dropping, also there's no incentive around what he's doing. It's saying you'll be no discipline, kakra. When training will feel there, the mass there is on ya, automatically the person will fall. And especially with the pressure in the system. All if you feel before by one year man go fees day. We do baby na galam say for you miska also workita. We baby do a na. So your discipline kakre bia you not even the NADMO officer. Everybody involved in this fight when it comes to these things and he's not disciplined, he'll be compromised. Until on something like NADMO for a day. Malik, you are media space, I'm not sure there. For the past 5-6 years and not 10 years, in part of the NAD money be, wako baby, wako bribe and baby. It is rare there, but today, with my institution, you get these things. But our caution, and today I make a woman briefing as a regional minister, Wenya, you Cape Coast, maybe I'm all came to about 2 constituencies away from us. And see, I don't know information, and I think the NADMO workers involved and are there around now, Okadamasim, have taken it in good faith there. Yeping Wakade. So we also work according to the rules and regulations of the institution. Okay. Logistics, better in that no office, she said, I almost sometimes I tell people, hey, ne keko simpuni, ne meko interlands today, they are so. I send not now, and they no compare rebel because even Cape Coast, better she fiti a Bacano to Brabezi from Magre Junction to Itri, and you don't have a car.
Better
emergency organization or prompt
to respond
quickly.
Yeah.
When it comes to risk management, now that baby a time at home. So a general show, maybe within 5-10 minutes and don't do at all. Because by the time you do, you won't do anything.
Why too late?
Why too late? Most of the time, that's why people, when BBC said, not banana fire, not BB, it won't my way before. Because they think, time was a friend, no, Sanka Ban Tama, and K2 Eden, here BB found. But you can't go out and explain to people that you need Carlo, you need you need wallet to boot, and you to say, Minko fight a flag. Minko bro be minke in infinity. Na me no come share. Me shoe. Na me zero kwa. Will I even be comfortable? Na me confident in the information na ma to no. Me fenti nsu ni minko dem wa. I'll be reluctant. You understand? Even in the safo wo imagine that small be said don kai ejuma. No ni wallet boot. Oni reflector. Oni raincoat. Nsu to ina oni raincoat. Malik besia abede akom. Abem pobuampuna. Obeshimpo Zaiden, Oza called them disaster scene. Oh, yeah, very appalling. Not to say that all past governments have not been helpful to the institution. One for when you on better.
So all past government institution and one was the ban, the NADMO itself, and one show 1 year, and China NADMO no future number.
Oh.
Because I
was talking to the EPA director. In the North First Environmental Protection Agency. Yeah. This is our authority.
I'm talking about the national man, the
regional doc.
Oh, okay.
The regional director.
Okay.
And it was like, before all your authority and all your agency, they also had the same issue. Even within the region. No one staff or assisting. No one can say, to them American, yeah. But over authority, no. Now they have over 159 staffs. As this a way district offices. Our logistics wise, all yeah then. All been. And even their salary, the condition of service has increased.
When you talk about Environmental Protection Agency, it's a very big institution. But NADMO is like a political wind and a wing of every political party of power. And I'm that is it.
I don't see it to be like that. I don't see it to be like that.
That is political.
I don't see it to be like that.
Because what they say here, party be if you want to
it is across
where?
Across most of the institutions.
But Nadimo,
brother, it is political element. But what I want to tell you is,
yes,
it is across almost 80% of government institutions
in Ghana.
Yes. Even when you come to the assembly, most of the heads are taken off. Equal EPA, most of the district directors, either you are transferred, no, they'll be a show. Equal DVLA, it is done. It is, you see, not there, or a flexible institution. And as I said, we don't have some structures today, or your organization, authority, there. Legally, it has a back and condition of service day. Professional,
that is my point.
You understand? So that was where I was also coming there.
Okay.
EP, your agency, they have some flaws, sir. Obey your authority, They have been able to curb those issues.
How many years?
Not more 1996 till now. So it is in a process, say. It's America that the past EPA after previous government, will be free power now. They put those authority stuff into place. It has benefited the new one.
Okay.
So I'm sure as this one is going on, the new government will also have it in mind that we have an authority. They empower more. They follow just EPA. Even as last month, the president gave them about 20 pickups, motorbikes, or you saw it on the media. So I'm think, say, what's the mukina? Embrano, tight, legal back, and they won't prosecute one year. And you also bear them. One logistics so as time goes on, it is on the drawing board there. It will be made an authority.
Okay.
But we pray there on your authority national. One far akazen on fambra.
Samad Bay son pepe na yewie dwumadzin. Ma yentwa ye ho sesi ayenko National Petroleum Authority yenje hono nkabo. Yebasa maba na owura Justice Ajiman. Medzina ewie nkomodin na yakojoy na yakotedo. Yebasa sia.
Mido, you're not Biana. I'm going to be able to do everything. I just say, baby, shit. Mangashi.
Junior!
I'm saying so enough for maybe the no.
Sister Cospa, it's a gas.
I'm using the why.
Why? Down Yankana
Sister Cos. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient. And
LPG, let me see your hand.
My essence yema wakwaba na yemo achibio Embra Costa TV on face on voice yetuado wakaka krebi na yewi nti Justice Ajiman ono eba Cape Coast North sub metro Nadmo office eho anowo yebuwi mbre na so nti Justice Cape Coast han prone area what is the prone area bi ho a wotum wa identify nsu nchesese nsu ntoba sere wule nsu tototo nkakankro na quickly this year apart from dana obubu baby disaster fufu bi baya na obro hondo ana
whether this year we did more education sensitization clean up exercises and other stuff until you share flood now first flood prone areas so Cape Coast na Nkwado most of them are on campus and most of them no due to the being days than is issue my mama kwa pro Aposka, Oye Diakroa became outside, Abra, on Oye fried prune areas. Even Cape Coast South is that they don't really have fried prune areas because Assassin was so, and the sea is closer to them. Maybe I ought to institute you a country, and Nancy and Malcolm, any more back just because that is now choked with or plastic waste. But on your flood prone area. But ebano issues this year we didn't have flood issues like that because of education to them America, you know, but old buildings no collapse, you know, no major money in. So we took it upon ourselves around to earmark some of the buildings for demolition. It's as at Monday, Mpontu, we demolished about 2 houses.
This Monday?
This Monday, in town. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, 2 houses or town Brofedu side wa the demolition. Inti those buildings na wama yenya issues or Cape Coast and fire outbreaks. Malik new trend awaba. In Sututo no in the wiring system no most of them no watch it and they be also over for professionals or work on offer and quanching for be na why. Inti when it comes to reports and statistics now. This year, fire breaks nimpo or also saying or flood no. And we've decided to work on that one too. The education, no, we should channel it towards your wiring system now. Fire issues more. But urban the flood, you can attest to it there. This year, no, it was down. It was down.
Yabadasi, Ajimad, quickly, Unwana wako you one there volunteers, and I don't know if Bibika Crow or ever catch Wana na joke.
Well, brother, make for Wakunyedo. Na ma congratulate you wana for us disaster volunteers. And I mean, Master Mamakachi na oye regional minister worker. The Ejumana warrior no. One you welcome him, no 1 year. There shouldn't be a case that Ebeka Kejo Biska and na Beka should be Nejuma na Ebeka Chen the Untioko because you are being paid to work. And lastly, to the communities. Ejuma na ye no. Malik, so disasters are our to no impact no or bigger than Amea Mitechi no. Na so to umpa bia na onya wo na obe affect your neighbor today me say chi dan you ogui Malik dem make abosan no obi enyu owu mu but dan no osini nchen no na abosan no mo den obi kukun wu into say our community ma we should always say the on farm ho inala one way nya wa asem as a wo rubui obua one way nya be bi nda bia at that time no into wo ba wo ba bi beka ko twom wo ho anade e be ka ko jan dey use nkomo na wa abeto. So we should take every disaster issue anade as a young no between is that you take it serious there obetuma affect bia and work on it. Yenye assembly members no opinion leaders no we should always report issues to them. Your office or abra oye sub-metro, baby, a municipal phone office or Tanko Chrome Junction. Equal district BR, sir, your office or regional office or RCC. So, that's
Justice Ajiman, Nadimo, Cape Coast North sub-metro, on our and pay badan as Papa Panaya, the regional or directors was Nadimo, Honorable Dawood, and Ubi Biara. Or Bonadum, Juman may be beyond Suakodi, Nina soup, Yabadan when you are see, maybe beyond Suakoye. And see, Costa TV, your own face, your own voice. Yet Bessie and the Anopay, Mpontu, na Yako Joy, News, Yakotia Duho, Yami Aduma de Sunday, Yabeshia, Namo Hobiano, ye 2 years at your dama. Coordinate your Costa TV, your own face, your own voice. Good morning.
Costa TV, Jumedi for Friday by Mpontu. It's about development. You discuss issues of